Hey guys, welcome to my channel yet again, and in this video we are in conversation with Subhash. You must have seen him in previous videos. So I will be asking him some questions and he will be sharing his experience of how his life has been so far as an international student in the UK. He has already spent 1 year, so let's talk to him about his experiences and see what he has to say. I have some questions prepared already, so it will be like an interview kind of a video. Watch till the end for all the complete information and to know his full experience. So Subhash, let's start with your 1 year experience as an international student. In one word, if you were to describe your experience, was it good, bad, better, could be better?
If there is one word I can describe, it will be a lot of learning. It is very good. Yeah.
Very good. Is it as expected or below expectations, above expectations?
Above, very much above the expectations.
Okay, that's glad to hear. So let's start with how your 1 year has been.
Yeah.
So after you came here in last 1 year, where were you working part time? Where are you working part time? Is it the same job? Tell us about your part time jobs.
Fortunately, I got a job on the third day of arriving to UK. Having said that, I left that job after 2 months because the commute, the distance from my home to that place is quite far away. So,
Where
after
was
that-
this?
Subway.
So Subway. Okay, yes.
You know better.
Yes.
After that, I joined McDonald's around April last year. So it's been a year, and it's been okay. Part time is going okay, but at the end of the day, it is not something which is too crucial in the schedule that you have as a student.
So you're working only 20 hours over there as
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah.
Any under the table jobs if you want to mention, or maybe for other video?
As much as I love to do something like that, no, I didn't do any, and I don't
appreciate
plan
it.
on doing that anytime soon.
That is excellent. I appreciate that. So you're working 20 hours. University is roughly 20 hours a week. So tell us, how do you manage your time? Is it difficult, and are you able to cope with all the activities going around in your life? So how do you manage time in general?
Well, let's just say if 24 hours, in that take 8 hours of sleep away and 6 hours of, cooking food and doing stuff, take it away. So the actual time you're alive with control over things is only 10 hours
Yeah.
per day. And 20 hours and 20 hours, if you take, it's only 30 hours, and you have to do your assignments. And when you're leading a life on your own in a different country, there are a lot of other things which come into picture. So it's quite tough, but at the end of the day, it's manageable.
So are you able to find time to have fun, enjoy life, or do
It,
extracurricular activities, if any?
it all depends on the time you wake up. When you wake up, if you have a plan, that is when you can actually do all these. For example, if I know what I'm gonna do in that day, if you would figure out, you might have 2 or 3 hours spare time. So it all depends on how you plan. And yes, you know it better. I've been enjoying a lot my time in UK.
Yes. If you have not seen his stories, then do check out on Instagram. You can follow him also. I don't think it's a private account.
No.
So yeah, you can check out his story and his enjoyments that he's talking about. That would be good. So once time is managed, I think everything starts to fall in place, and it's well known that time is money. Time is managed, you are able to manage. But are you able to manage your finances? Are you able to survive with only legal NI part-time job? Are you able to pay your rent, pay for food, travel, everything? So how do you manage your finances, expenses and income? Tell us in detail about it.
Yeah, concluding the previous previous question, if your priorities are managed, time will be automatically managed. And that can be applied to your finances as well. If your priorities are managed properly with respect to your finance, it will be managed properly as well. What I mean to say is, there are fixed expenses, say your rent, your bills and all, and you need to take away that amount for sure. So if you calculate, personally for my scenario, it's £400 including bills.
Excellent.
Yeah, lucky. Very
Lucky actually,
Given
yes.
that I'm living with my friends and I'm paying for a home instead of a room, it's very comfortable for me. So taking 800 as a base pay, you are having around 400 left. Even if you spend properly on food, I think 200 is okay. And yeah, I'm able to
Food,
save
travel,
200.
phone, all can be managed in 200 pounds.
We did an Excel the other day, me and my friend. It is
Enough.
It is enough.
So do you mostly cook at home or eat out?
It
or
is enough if you cook at home.
Of course,
If
because
you're going out, definitely 350 pounds will be easily done. Because a meal outside, if it costs even 10 pounds, even if you had 3 meals per day, that's 30 pounds. 13 to 30 itself is 900 pounds.
so eating out every day is not advisable. But if you're working in a restaurant and on a part-time job,
Yeah.
you can get one meal over there.
Yeah,
so
that's the hack. Given that I'm working at McDonald's, so for the past 1 year,
one meal is paid by
one meal
McD
is paid.
at least 3 times a week.
Yeah, 3 times a week, one meal is paid. That's a lot of saving. Come to think of it.
McD food is not generally considered healthy, it's cheap. Where is all of that going? I don't see you gaining weight. I don't know if other viewers will notice. So do you work out, exercise, pay for a gym subscription or anything?
I did pay an emotional subscription plan of 1 year last May. Haven't gone for much time. No, I
No
once
subscriptions.
3 meals a week is all that I'm eating out. So the rest of the time it's this. And at the end of the day, physical activity is also important. Luckily, with the university providing some sports, and also as I hang out with a bunch of friends, we go around, walk.
So good, that is good. And summer is starting, so it will be sunny, or at least there will be daylight till 10 in the night.
Yeah.
So you have a longer day time, which you can use to walk around or hang around.
Hang around. Yeah.
That's nice. So as you mentioned briefly, it will be 800 pounds income if you are minimum wage. Considering minimum wage only, we will talk right now. And minimum wage has increased from this month. So will it have more impact on your savings, or do you think the rising cost of everything, the inflation, will take away that extra bit that the government is paying?
Inflation is already taking away the extra bit that will be whatever is getting paid. We are already paying for that already.
Yes.
I think the hack is, I don't know if I can say this, but if you have friends who work in different stores where they have employee deals, and if you have good connections with them, that saves a lot of amount.
I remember having that conversation. I remember a time where I had so many friends and they are working at Taco Bell, El Mexicana, McDonald's, Subway, Pizza Hut, Domino's. So I was getting free food everywhere. That's the goodwill I was getting.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have good friends at different stores also, you can benefit from employee discounts at Co-op or Tesco or
Yeah,
LD.
Having a friend at Tesco, you will gain another 10% discount on the club card discount.
That is so nice.
That is so
All
nice.
I can see is cheap
if
booze.
inflation on groceries is say 10%, I'm beating that inflation using my friend's club card.
I think that's an excellent hack that you have mentioned in this video. I think a lot of students.
And the employees, they get credited 6 months. Every 6 months they get credited with points, which we are using as the 10% discount. And honestly, as we used it for 6 months and we got credited again, we didn't see much of an issue for that employee. And also her club card points are getting increased.
Yes.
It's a good way to live.
So it's good to network and make good connections.
Definitely, because at the end of the day, you're living on your own. You can't live on your own. You need to have help. You have to help. You need to have help.
So networking is very important.
Very.
So
Good networking
good
is-
networking is very important. Yes, that is also a good point. So we spoke about your income, your expenses briefly. Are you able to save any money for, say, sending back home, for paying off loans, if any, or PSW fees, which will roughly be 2,000 pounds for you also, or tier 2 jobs, which will also be, if not paid by employee, roughly that much?
If I have to give a relatable answer, I should say no. But I think I'm very lucky. I'm able to save. I don't want to get into the specifics of it again, but say if it is 2,000 pounds that is required, from last November I saved around 1,000. I don't know how it happened, but I was able to.
So that's just 5 months.
5 months.
So roughly 200 a month you are
Yeah.
able to save.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent. And given that Jan Intech students have this advantage, they can work full time after May, June, July, August,
September. 5 months they can work full time.
4 to 5 months. So that's another 1,000 easily. But yesterday I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. She was telling that there is absolutely no way she was able to save because her rent is 600 pounds.
Okay.
So she has to spend only 200 pounds. There is no leverage itself for her. She has to cook at home or else bring money from home.
So where you stay is very important, and finding a place, say at a decent price, 400, 500 range, is very important. Again, with connections only that will happen, because I also remember I helped you get a room earlier and it was 300 pounds in a sharing place. And now that you are staying near to university, you don't have to pay for transport, like that is zero, nada cost.
Nada.
So that's also very good. So you are able to save.
And also, not just that, the ability to say no to certain things will help you along. I mean, I live with a group of friends. Their saving patterns might not be to equivalently proportionate to mine, and we live under the same roof or have the same food, but that again, it depends on the lifestyle or depends on you personally.
So now that we have spoken about time, finances, let's come back to the main reason that you came here. You came here to study. So I think 1 year almost is over. You have had assessments and assignments finished and results would have come. So could you, if it's not too much of a problem, could you tell your assessment results? Did you pass, fail, how much, in what subjects,
Yeah.
overall marks?
I mean, I'll give a very short, brief list of scores.
Yeah.
Accounting, corporate finance, taxation, and investment are the subjects. Accounting, it's 90%. Corporate finance, it's around 80. Investment is around 70, and taxation is around 40.
So 3 distinctions.
3, yeah.
That's very good actually. Congratulations for that. And taxation took it all away.
I am glad that I cleared. It was
Yeah.
tough. It was a chartered level exam, is how I felt. It might not be true, but it was tough. And tax is not something I learned back in India.
Also.
As I learned it, I really did enjoy, the process. But no inherent interest as such.
No, I know, since I know you personally, I know that you're more inclined towards finance and not accounting, and
Yeah.
tax is under accounting.
Investments, wealth, that's a good concept for me.
Yeah. So it's nice. Overall, 3 distinction is excellent, and you passed in 4th, which will bring down a little bit, but doesn't matter so much. It's
Not
very
much.
good. Yeah. What about this semester? You will be finishing your course now, so you will have a lot of submissions because May is coming. You will have a dissertation also. So how is that going? Are you doing it yourself? Are you working hard towards it?
I mean, you know how it is going. Yeah, but for the viewers, it is quite easy. People might not say or agree with me, but it's quite easy if you know what you're doing. Dissertation is 15,000 words. If you plan it properly, a month of research and another month of application, you still have another month in the trimester. So if you're not able to do the dissertation on your own or giving it out, you might have to consider the skills or where you're lacking.
Yeah. If you don't mind, could you share your dissertation topic or give us a brief idea of what kind of dissertation topic are you working on?
I am doing something in the side which is dependent on investments. So I thought my research should help what I'm doing on the other background as well. So my topic name is Impact of UK Taxation on an equity centric portfolio and a bond centric portfolio. I like tax, as I said, as I learned it. So I wanted to do the dissertation on that so that I'll have even if I did not get great marks in tax, by the time I clear it, I might be accustomed with the concepts.
Got it. And just a quick question, it popped up in my head that now that you are into finance management or finance, and that is your interest, are you actually actively investing in anything or working on anything similar? I know portfolio rebalancing is a topic that is something you will be taught or you are already taught. So do you have a portfolio? Are you actually investing actively with live money, not dummy accounts? Or are you learning, practicing with live money? Are you able to save that much to invest? Are you doing anything in...
I think there are 2 parts in the question. Are you doing something related to that, and are you investing? Or
Are you actively investing?
Is that the only question?
Yes. Are you actively investing? If so, where and how is it going so far?
No. And I can just quote this principle of financial management. If you're having a debt and when it is charging interest on you, I think the first protocol should be to clear the debt. So I think I'm investing in clearing the debt, if I can quote it that way.
Got it.
As I said with the 800 pound explanation, there is no scope for
For
me
you
to
to
invest
say.
unless I do a cash in hand job and then bring the funds, which is not the investment.
You cannot start with black money to invest, I think. So
Well,
I'm glad you're not working. I know,
yeah.
and you will get a kick if you start working anywhere such. Anyways, let's bring the video till to the end and let's talk about the last important question. I think is what are the difficulties that you face personally in last 1 year? What are the difficulties that you faced personally in last 1 year? How did you overcome it? Was it difficult? And do you think these problems are common for an international student?
Definitely. See, the major part of your life, if you're an international student, will be spent with your friends. And if they are aligned towards the same goal as you do, that will help you a bit. Having said that, I am very fortunate. I had some difficulties here and there. Even now there will be, but there is this principle in stoicism. It's more about the duty that you do than the results that you get. And if you follow that, and if you choose your associations with people which are aligning towards your vision or the end goal, issues will be a bit less. And yes, I do have issues.
What are the common difficulties that you faced in last 1 year?
Finances. At the start, I was only getting 11 hours per week. That's 440 pounds or something per month. That's not at all enough. After that, thankfully, once getting into MACD, I was having good amount of freedom with respect to finances. With respect to friends, I think I'm blessed with all the.
I know how well connected you are, so let's move on to the next
Not to
difficulty.
brag about it, but yeah, it's a big bonus that I had here. What other things would you think personally?
Study wise, you are not able to understand, you are not able to cope with what the professor is saying, language problem, English accent problem, missing home problems. There are so many problems that students have.
Missing home will be a problem if you have nothing to do. There's a lot to do, which is that you have no time to miss home or
Okay.
anyone.
What about understanding English? You are well versed with the language, so I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, there are few accents which I find it difficult to catch. I have a lot of difficulty with few of my friends who just rush some Britishers. But apart from that, accent is easy. With respect to studies as such, masters is maybe 10% of lecturer effort and 90% of yours. And in 10%, if you are able to understand 90% of what you said, I think you
Is
understood
good
the
enough.
math. It's more about what you put into the work that you put.
When you face these difficulties with education, is university helpful? Is Anglia Ruskin University supportive enough for a student? Would you recommend it to a friend in future if given a chance?
I would strictly emphasize on the point that your friendships are very important here. I've got a couple of friends who have the same vision. So most of the problems that I have are sorted out with a meaningful conversation with them, even if that is with assignments as such. Apart from that, uni does help. I had few sessions with the employability team as well, and they're okay. They're good.
So thank you so much for taking some time to share your 1 year experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was beneficial for you. If yes, then please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching till the end, and have a nice day. Bye.